The day has finally come where we return to World War II. Holy crap, this is awesome. Call of Duty just announced. World War II reveal trailer. We're going to watch it here for you.
You're taking it back. I'm
Joe,
excited.
that's World War I.
You know what?
You
don't
didn't,
have
you
that
didn't
many
upgrade
props,
yet?
Right?
All right, we gotta buy some World War II props. It's been over 2 decades since we played in World War II. So let's check out the trailer together and see what they got in store for us. So happy somebody's going back. Go. Actual in-game footage. D-Day land in Normandy. Every time I see this, I think of that first guy getting shot and Saving Private Ryan training all that time, and then like
even 1 second.
Like right, yeah, that is.
So you gotta have that scene though.
Get your head down and keep moving. Get my no, special forces.
We are all that separates the world from darkness. The enemy is ruthless. We cannot. We must not fail. Duty first.
Damn, graphics are looking pretty good. Oh. Oh, fuck. Okay, this has got to be single player. Seems very scripted, very structured, cinematic. Like we've pretty much seen in all of the Call of Duties. Flamethrowers, confirmed.
Get me the fuck out of here.
That's Josh. That's that Transformers guy.
Damn.
Damn.
Brutal.
Tell them what we're all about. No mission too difficult.
That's the First Division.
Welcome
Infantry.
to the Bloody First.
Bloody First.
You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
We are from Texas. How did you know? How did you know?
One additional point added to the game score just from being from Texas. There, private beta. You won't get access to that private bone beta. Hey, all right, Joe. Let's see. All right, November 3rd. Holy shit, a little sooner than I thought. Well, I guess that's not too soon. That's like, what, 6 months away. But still, this year, so happy somebody's going back to World War II. I wonder what Battlefield is going to do now.
They finally listened to me. They listened to me.
They listen to you?
Yes, because
What'd
I
you
said
say?
I wanted these old games back, kind of like For Honor.
Yeah. So Medal of Honor had one of the best beach landings. Call of Duty, of course, was in World War II originally, and now they're going back. Really excited. So we could go through the trailer here, but we can go through a little bits and pieces of the information that I have. They had a few live streams that we got additional information, so I want to go ahead and share some of that with you. Let's get a good spot here. Damn. Okay, so pretty much it looks like it's going to be, you know, a very scripted cinematic experience. I expect these things from the Call of Duty single-player stuff. The single-player campaigns have always been impressive, having set pieces and stuff like that. So I expect a good story. I think they're going to focus a lot more on the pains of war, you know, the camaraderie between your units. They've got
Like Band of Brothers.
All right, so we're going to actually go you know, initially they're trying to say it's not globe-trotting, but it kind of is. I mean, well, they're going to try to focus the story. I know we're going to Normandy. That's in the game, where obviously we've seen that. We'll be in France, headed to Paris. Belgium, I think, is going to be in there. And then we're going to push on into Germany. So they're going to try to keep the story localized. I did hear that we'll probably see moments where you take control of a different character. Maybe a pilot, because obviously you're not a pilot, so we're going to need somebody to handle that. There's also, I heard, I think this was from Polygon or IGN or one of those, that at some point you'll also play as a woman fighting in the French resistance. So we have that to look forward
That's
to, see how
interesting.
that plays in there. I've not seen World War II from a female fighting perspective, and I'm sure there were at least a few of the ladies over there in France, a part of the resistance. So that should be something we've never seen before. And they were talking about wanting to hit some of the battles that have not been in the game. Of course, they're going to hit the major ones. They're going to hit, of course, D-Day. We're going to see Battle of the Bulge in the game, which is a time that the Germans fought back, and had we not been prepared and cleverly won a few of those battles, it could have turned the tide of the war back into the Germans' favor. So that's going to be interesting. I don't think from this that there's going to be a main villain. You know how Call of Duty has like outlandish villains and
Spacey.
shit. Yeah, Kevin Spacey, Jon Snow. I think from this trailer, unless this guy is the villain, because this is the only one I see that do something, I think they're gonna make it more like the war is the
Yeah.
villain. You know what I'm saying? You're just an individual soldier here. But I could be wrong. I mean, what is this guy? Is he officer or something? But yeah, I think it's more going to actually focus that where you're going to get the conflict is between your two sergeants here, or two officers. Maybe this gentleman right here versus this guy right here. So I think that Josh seems like a character who wants to, anything goes. The mission is above all else. It doesn't matter. Well, this guy is, I want to get my people home
yeah.
alive. And so that's where you're going to have the clashes. And he's going to be sort of the foil or
could
the
see
bad
that.
guy kind of thing. But not really a bad guy. He's a good guy. But you know what I'm saying. So I think we'll probably get a pretty good story. What else did they have here? So far, it looks like if this is all in-game footage, which they said it
looking
is,
good.
this is one of the most detailed fucking war games we'll ever get, especially World War II, since we haven't seen World War II games in
Forever.
today's technology. So we're talking dog tags moving around, grenades shaking, all this cool stuff that we haven't really seen before. So what else? They will approach historical, controversial topics during that time period. Anti-Semitism, where everybody's blaming the Jews, Germans killing Jews and stuff, and then also all black platoons in the U.S. Army. You think you will encounter a black platoon or division. So
Try to
it's
keep
going to
it
be
realistic,
interesting.
I see.
What's that?
Try to keep it realistic.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle it. They could potentially, fuck that up, and hopefully they don't. They showed some pretty nice locations here. I know that there's, going to be urban fighting. There's going to be fighting in a forest area. We saw, like where it's calm and then all the shit hits the fan and it's like hell on earth and stuff. But what I find interesting is this no more of this regenerating health bullshit. So, like, how you hide behind a little Bangalier
red,
and
then go covered.
and then heal up. Instead, it's going to rely on your squad. And I like this, where if you're hurt and your health is low, you need to find your medic that's following you around. So then you go to your medic, you scream out medic, and you go to him and you get healed up, right?
If they kill your medic, you're
You run out of it. Fuck, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do.
That's like,
Does that mean that the
smart
medic
thing to do is take out the medic.
does that mean the medic cannot die? Because that would be pretty lame.
Yeah, that would be lame.
Maybe somebody takes his role, or just for the remainder of that mission, you can't heal. So that's interesting gameplay, though.
That is.
And then if you run out of ammo, you scream out for ammo from one of your guys carrying a bunch of ammo. So kind of bringing in a little bit of the Battlefield multiplayer into single player on Call of Duty side. But I'm all for it because I want that squad to be tight knit. That really attaches you to your squad members. You know who your medic's gonna be in the game, and you're gonna call out for him and stuff. It follows Private Daniels, a 19-year-old from Texas. So that's gonna be fun.
I'm change his name to Joe from Austin, Texas.
It was Joe. So that covers both of us. I like how it's. They also mentioned that you're not gonna be a superhero. In previous Call of Duties, you've been this like fucking Rambo with special skills and mech suits, and basically you could kill anything, and you're crazy. Here, you're gonna be a scared fucking teenager. I hope fear plays a factor in this. Like, I think some of the people that actually play the game have said, like, when you land here, you get down under and you're like holding your head and you're crying, man. That would be cool. I'd be like, all right, that's a cool gameplay mechanic.
Trying to
That's how
aim, you're just shaking.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man, because this shit is crazy. So, as far as the actual, beach landing, it looks pretty cool. I mean, it's pure chaos, so we can't really see much here. Wait till the game comes out, but, yeah. And we saw flamethrowers before. See, here's the forest area I was talking about. This looks like you're going to run into some paratroopers. Possibly you might be able to run into a British. I think I heard a British accent at some point during the live stream, so I think you might
run
run
into a
into
fucking
some
German tank.
Yeah, we saw that already.
Yeah.
Right here.
Fuck.
Sherman gets fucked by the Tiger or Panzer. I don't know, but that's going to be an epic moment in the story where your squad has to take on a fucking tank, and I love that shit, so that's going to be really cool. Fucking Luftwaffe, German aircraft, Luftwaffe, Steigen, Fliegen, and we're going to hear all that shit. Flamethrower, we're going to see this in multiplayer. That's going to be cool. And you know what? So this is primarily a single-player trailer, but I do have some multiplayer details for you guys that I want to share.
Ooh, please tell.
So 3 modes again. We're doing single-player, multiplayer, and there is a zombies. There is a co-op zombie mode with an original story. Let's see if I can find a picture here for you. Okay, here it is.
It's darling before makeup.
So they make a huge fucking deal about that. It's just these press things. It's a fucking picture, So zombies, Nazi zombies, like we've never seen that before. But
twice as evil.
I will give it this. It's going to be cooperative, and they do have a whole original story there for it, where the Nazis are basically desperately trying to find a way to turn the tides of the war. So it's almost like Wolfenstein is what I'm thinking, with some supernatural elements in there, quite obviously. So that is exciting because, when you buy a Call of Duty game, you're getting a lot. You get a multiplayer, single player, and then if there's a zombies mode, which there is, that's quite a bit of value. So it's good to see that we're going to get that. Whether they could have gone more creative or gave us something different besides the zombies mode, I don't think so. I think they're kind of stuck in that cycle now, because so many people like zombies mode, and zombies mode is one of the better parts of some Call of Duty sometimes when the rest of the game kind of is a letdown. But I would like to eventually see them branch out and try different modes, which we are getting here. So already you're making me super happy. We're getting 3 new modes as far as I can tell. Let me see if I can grab a picture of that. So they're talking about 3 unique modes in multiplayer. They're going to do most of the multiplayer reveal at E3, which I think maybe me and Joe will be at. I think this is the first E3 that is opening up to, like, general public. So it's probably going to be a fucking madhouse. Maybe not worth going anymore. But we'll see. But they're going to do a reveal over there of multiplayer stuff. But here's what I've learned. There are 3 modes. War. Okay, this is a narrative-driven mode that brings gripping new layers of excitement. It's marketing stuff. Access versus allies, team play, asymmetrical play. So, like, for example, D-Day. Okay, you got your Americans need to get the beachhead secured. Germans are shooting them down.
Okay.
I love that shit. That was some of the most fun gameplay, and way back, it's one of the Wolfensteins on the original Xbox, I think it was so much fun because it had a mode like that. So already that's got me sold on just that fucking thing alone. And when you're talking war, narrative driven, that's giving me visions of Battlefield. Remember how Battlefield 1 got really good because they had that new mode where you're going from mission to mission along with multiplayer, and it felt like this war, and you see the map being pushed, and if they bring that meta game shit in here, it's gonna be fucking amazing, and this is the potential best Call of Duty we've ever gotten because I want to see that, and we're gonna see that here. So 2 more modes here. Another one is divisions. So a new approach to create a class and character customization. That's gonna be really important in this game because it's World War II. How do you customize, right? Like, what kind of customizations do we have for these guns? I mean, like etching in your kills, or like what exactly is gonna be for your Thompson and shit. How much are they going to let us customize? That is a question that's still up in the air. We don't know. However, divisions means that you enlist in a specific division and progress through its ranks. So I guess there'll be, you know, the big one, bloody one infantry division versus some other division that's famous, maybe airborne or something like that, and you go through the progression. Are these divisions going to be on a meta map, and are they going to be vying for control and winning the war? Like, this was the most important division in the war, so to speak. Does it somehow tie into clans and guilds? Because that would be fucking amazing, doing the Angry Army. Can we? I don't think we can create our own, because they want to probably stay realistic and historical, right? So we're going to have to choose a division that we're going to be a part of, and are we going to get that meta on the map? I don't know. We'll have to see in June. And the last one is headquarters, which they show off a little bit here. These are all players running around, kind of looking like they're doing nothing.
Just chilling.
But what this is a brand new social space, right, for Call of Duty, where you rally and interact with your fellow soldiers. It's non-combat. You interact with people, like maybe show off the shit that you've got. And if you look here, it's sort of like the Destiny towers where you show off your guns. But I'm confused here. It's World War II. I know you've got a Thompson or you've got a Garand or you've got, you know, how much is this going to matter, actually? The fact that it's in here is fucking cool, and that's where I give credit to Sledgehammer Games, because all this stuff is new. It does make it feel like it's a part of a greater war, but please give it that functionality and that purpose that it needs. But you're making me so happy. This is gonna be
tell
cool.
you your war stories.
Yeah. Well, I guess, but how often we're gonna use this, and how many players is this? Because this looks like way more than Destiny. So you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
like
14,
30.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So I'm seeing about 46, maybe 40, 45 to 48 here, if you count them right. I can't get an exact count for you, but, you know, potentially 40 to 60 players maybe in this space is what I'm going to estimate. What you're actually doing here, I don't know, because it kind of just looks like people are just kind of standing around doing jack shit. But this is just the preview of it.
Plus those two. You forgot those two.
Oh, right. So 40, 48, 49. So probably 50. 50 to 60. So I have no idea what that is. Maybe it's an online lobby where you pick which mission you're going to do next, and you have to actually walk to that area and get in a fucking truck and drive, and you'll go to that. I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting stuff. Concept. So Call of Duty. Wow, guys. I have not been excited. You're bringing me back. I have not been excited for a Call of Duty in a long time. I think I never, you know, I really wanted us to go back to the old War Wars, and I'm excited again. The actual reveal, maybe, I guess I expected more. Maybe it's because I'm so used to such outlandish weapons and shit that it didn't hit me at the amazing hype level. But when you tell me the specifics, this war, these divisions, this headquarter mode, the 3 different gameplays, the focus on you know, story, and how exactly we're going to get customization in a Call of Duty multiplayer game, asymmetrical gameplay, that's huge for me. That's where all the excitement comes from. And I think this has the potential to put Call of Duty back on the map for me, or the Call of Duty haters. We shall see. We shall see. Is there, because squad gameplay is so important in World War II, in real life World War II, squad,
that's what I'm looking forward to.
Platoons. Are they going to do something in there where it's Call of Duty isn't this, you know, what I've always hated, which is no coordination, Rambos running around, chickens with their heads cut off,
and shit.
Jetpacks and shit, just doing the
flipping
fucking
cars
route, just walking the circumference of the map, shooting in. It's just stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? Where the spawns are fucked. Like literally, you just German spawn in front of German. It's German above you, German below you, German up in your ass.
Germans everywhere.
You know. So this has the potential to really fix all that, and I can't wait. I'm super excited. Like this is a great year for games. You're constantly seeing good games and movies coming out. So that's our opinion on this Call of Duty.
Pretty hyped for it. we'll see what
we'll
else
see
they
how
reveal.
it does. The authentic sounds and the graphics being at that freaking level, looking good. And what I love is that sound of the rifle that the US goes the
Clink.
US use cling ching.
Yeah,
and they had
yes.
that right there.
Yes.
Pop 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 cling. So yeah, we can see those sounds are going to be super authentic. All right, guys. So let us know. Are you now excited for Call of Duty? If you're a Call of Duty hater, does this make you want to be like, all right, I'm going to buy this one.
I know
All
it
right,
does
I'm
for
going to
me.
check this one
It
out.
does
It
for
does
me.
for me too. And I think we're going to see some good. Now that we're not fucking, Rambo, superhero, superpowered, invincible people. We're some kid from Texas, 19 years old, and there's some fear involved in there. And maybe we'll see some branching choices in a Call of Duty, because when you have these two officers that have different philosophies on how to win this
you
war,
side with.
maybe there's going to be a decision in the game. That would really help the game, in my opinion, and you get different endings, or slightly different. People might die or people might survive, but you actually get more done. That would be incredibly cool. Consider it Sledgehammer Games. There's 6 months left, so maybe you could put something like that in. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show.
See ya.
Bye, guys.